Hello, Cherries. Welcome to live Cherry Sunday, special Saturday edition, episode 103. In this video, I'm going to show you how to play the Dorian mode in 7 positions. And it's so important to play the Dorian mode all over the neck in these positions because it could really free up your playing and make you play more freely. And the Dorian mode, as I describe this as the hopeful minor scale, is because it is very hopeful and uplifting because it actually has an uplifting note in it, and it's the 6th degree of the scale, which is a natural 6 instead of a flat 6, which gives it an uplifting feel. And it's used a lot in the blues and rock and roll. It basically has the sound to it. You know? Listen to the 6th degree. As opposed to a normal minor scale, which would sound like this. More of a sad, melancholy sound. There's the Dorian. Natural minor. Dorian mode. So that's the sound. All right, thank you very much. Have a good day. So I came up with this little progression here, and to solo over this Dorian mode here. But first, let me break down this progression. It's basically let me show you on the scale here, on the circle of fifths. It's going to be in the key of E. If you see the key of E here, it would be like 4 o'clock. E. If you see the note after it, it's the B, that's the 5th, and the note before it, it's the A, that's the 4th. So this progression is basically going to be a there's one more chord. There's the F sharp. That's the 2 chord. So I'm going to use the 2 chord, the 4 chord, and the 5 chord, but I'm going to drone over the F sharp. So it basically sounds like this. It's an F sharp with an A on top of it. So here's the A chord. I'm going to hit an F sharp in the bottom. I'm going to hit a B chord, holding down the F sharp minor. So basically this progression is an F sharp Dorian progression, but it's all based around the key of E, which brings me to my next point here, which is going to be the positions that you're playing. So here is the E major scale, and we're going to basically focus on the F sharp. The F sharps, and that's going to be the Dorian mode. So the Dorian mode is going to be within every major scale position that I'm going to show you. This is the first one, and it's down low on the neck, and so we'll get to this one in just a sec. But first, actually, you know what? Let's run through this progression one time, and I'll just noodle around. This is basically my favorite Dorian position right here. So we're going to stick around here for a minute and show what this sounds like. Let's do it. There we go. that's the Dorian mode. I basically took it around the neck. But the way that I'm going to show you today is a really, really fun way to do this. And if you want a free backing track and all of these, a PDF of these scale charts, just email me at info@cherry, and I'll send them right to you. So the first one is basically the E major scale in the first position. So you basically just follow this up, and over this progression, you want to concentrate on the F notes, from F to F. Let's try it out with the progression. Get my sounds back on. There we go. So I'm basically hitting the F notes, the thirds, which is an A, just like any other chord. You want to target the roots, the third, the fifth, the sixth in this case, because you want to emphasize what's special about this, and that's the major sixth, right here. Right? You can hang out on this note. Back to the fifth, the minor third. I like bending up to it. Bend the major sixth to the seventh. All right, such a great scale. So that's the first one. Go over to the second position, which is actually a Dorian mode position right here. It starts in F sharp. So basically do the same thing over this progression. Just kind of take the, and first of all, if you're enjoying this video, please tap the like button, hammer on the subscribe button, ring the bell for notifications. I release a new video every week. I go live every Sunday at 12 o'clock and sometimes Saturdays. So just wanted to get that out of the way. So we got it's the same notes, it's only in the second position. So over this progression, basically, once again, follow the, the triads of the F sharp. One cool trick too, you can look at this as kind of like a puzzle. You don't have to really go up scalular in this. Kind of look at this graph here and just kind of use it as a, what's that game where you kind of tap the things that pop up and you got to hit them? Something like peekaboo, or not peekaboo, but something like that. Look at it like that. You can kind of hit any one of these notes, like 1, 2, 3, 4. And this one you can hit all of them. All those notes work. Whether it sounds good or not, I don't know. Right here. And over here. You can kind of go crazy with that. I mean, you don't have to play scalular. Let's give it a shot. We'll go up the same progression. Here we go. Of this is that put your hands in different positions to play different riffs, because my F sharp is right here on this my middle finger. just winging it here, so pardon the clams. All right. So that is the second position. Let's go on over to the third position here. And once again, we're going to focus on the F sharp notes. Here's the third position from G sharp. Starting on here on the 4th fret. It's basically the third position of the E major scale, starting on the 3rd, which is G sharp. But we could look at the F sharp notes. Where's an F sharp? Here. Right here. So far you have this position right here you didn't have before. You're on your first finger, pointer. You have this riff right here you can play. All kinds of cool stuff you can do right there in this position. You have this little bend to the E note. Let's give it a shot. Play this progression. So hopefully you're enjoying this so far. So I go live every Sunday at 12 o'clock. The next couple of weeks, I'm going to be shuffling it around a little bit, like today's Saturday. Next week, I might have to do it on Tuesday. So look out for that. I'll put a post in the community tab. And I also have a course. It's called the Essential Skills Collection for Guitar. And you can check it out on my website, jerrycherry.com. I basically go through 3 different topics. It's fretboard memorization, where I show you an easy way to just memorize every note on the fretboard. Then I go into the circle of fifths, which I explain how to build chord progressions. And in that circle lies all of music, and I do deep dives into that. And last, I have I focus on the blues, because that's where all your soul and feel comes from. Intonation, bending strings. So check out that at my website, jerrycherry.com/courses. I would appreciate that. And so let's go on to the fourth position here, which is not that. It's going to be this one right here. That's the third position. We'll get out of that. All right, here's the fourth position. Starts on the A notes. And I don't know what you're drinking there, but I have my Jerry Cherry coffee mug going on. Trying to stay caffeinated here on this beautiful Saturday afternoon here in Brooklyn, New York, where it's 30 degrees outside and about 100 degrees in this house because of the heater is on. I have the windows closed so you don't hear the traffic outside. That's okay. I suffer for you. All right, so here's the fourth scale degree right here. Starts on the 5th fret, the A note. Now, once again, I put the F sharp in a pretty cool spot right here. Once again, up here. So you're really looking for the intervals here. Here's the F sharp. You know you have the sharp 6. So this opens up your eyes on the fretboard to knowing where the intervals are. So you know you have an F sharp here. This is always going to be a major 6, no matter where you are. If my F's down here, F sharp, I know it's always going to be a major 6. It's always going to be a 5th. So what all these positions do is it puts you in the F sharp and it shows you the intervals everywhere on the neck. So if you're down here, you know, if you're here, you know where the 6 is right here. If you are here, you know that the 6 is right there, depending on what finger you're on. Right there. If you're in this third position, you know. There, position. And over here, and it's right here. It's a very famous major lick right here. Going down to the 6th, to the 5th. But you're in a minor key. It's the sound of Dorian. You gotta get it in your head, but that's the way it sounds. So let's play the same progression, but we'll focus on playing in this position right here. Let's give it a shot. So if you're enjoying this video, please hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel. All that groovy stuff. So we got a couple more here left to go. Then we'll call it a day, a Saturday. And let's see what I wanted to do here. Yeah, let's go to the next interval. Not interval, the next scale position. This is the 5th scale here. Starts on the B notes. Look where the F sharp is. Right here. And it puts my finger in a whole nother position that I haven't done yet, which is right up here on the F sharp. And here's the whole like Dorian scale. But it's really an easy way to learn all the positions of these modes because you have the E major scale in 7 positions. The B mixolydian is a mode of that scale. So why learn twice as many positions? The whole key to, I think, is just eliminating all the possibilities and positions, you know, because it's all the same. Why double what you have to learn? Here, B mixolydian is E major. So learn E major scale. If you know the E major scale everywhere on the neck, you know the B mixolydian scale. So why think of it as 2 things? You should just think of it as 1. I'm the E major scale, but I'm focusing on the F sharp notes. Puts my fingers in, and you don't have to keep your fingers in the shape. If I want to, I could shift, I could pivot to this hand if there's certain riffs I want to play. It's a classic Dorian riff right here. Try it with this progression. See what we got. So we got 2 more positions we'll burn through. And one of them is right here. It starts on the 6th degree of the E major scale, which is the C sharp. All right. So, C sharp. It's basically this position right here. Look what it does. Look where your F sharp is. On this finger, your pointer. Of course, then you're looking for your intervals. F sharp, here's the 6th. let's give it a shot with this progression. Let's see what we got. All right, so we got one final position here. It's the 7th position. Starts on D sharp. Look where the F sharp is right here, on your pinky. Up here on your pointer. Once again, right up there. See what it sounds like with the progression. That was the last position. We made it through. So, short and sweet today. So thank you very much for checking out this video. Hopefully you found it helpful, and how the Dorian mode could really uplift your minor scale playing, as opposed to just a regular natural minor. That raised 6th degree. Get it in your head, because you're going to be playing a lot of it. Differentiate between the natural minor and the Dorian mode. It's really cool, and hopefully you found this useful. If you want a PDF of these scale types, just email me at info@cherry. I'll send you a backing track of this progression right here. Actually, I have a little bit more of a professional made Pro Tools version with better drums and guitar. So I'll send you a backing track, free of charge. And so I'll send you the graphs and the backing tracks. Just email me once again, info@jerrycherry.com. And if you want to see a video just like this, but on the Mixolydian mode, check out a video right there. And remember, guys, be cool, be kind, and be cherry. And I'll see you next week. All right. Have a great day. Ciao.